Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to do a quick and easy makeup look. Plus I'm going to tell you how I feel about the new Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. So make sure to keep on watching. Before we head into the video, make sure to click the little subscribe button if you want to see more of me. Click the notification bell, that way you'll be notified when I post my new video. And for now, let's get started. So today for primer I'm going to use the Hendriksen Banana Primer. So I'm not sure how I feel about this product yet because I have only used it once, but I have heard insane things about it, so I'm really excited to see how this one works for my skin, because normally primers break me out really bad. So let's hope this one is not going to break me out. I'm going on holiday, I need to be smooth. For foundation, I'm going to use the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. This foundation has launched a few days ago and everyone on Instagram is going crazy about it. So this foundation claims to be weightless, medium coverage, up to 24 hours wear. I would never in my life wear my makeup for 24 hours, but if you ever are in a situation that you will, then hopefully this one is doing the trick. I am not going to do that today. I'm just going to tell you how I feel about this one. I have the color 41 Neutral. Gonna give it a good shake. So I have been using this foundation for quite a while now because I have done a video together with them when it launched. So I can already tell you that I absolutely love the foundation. The reason why I like it is because I was already obsessed with the Urban Decay All Nighter one. That one is really good, but it's like super full coverage. So I normally used to mix my Urban Decay All Nighter with the Urban Decay Naked foundation. I felt that was like the perfect combination of the two, because the Naked foundation was really natural and really thin and really lightweight, and then the Urban Decay All Nighter was like full coverage glam. So when I used to mix those two together, I found it like the perfect combination. But now with the Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation, I feel that that is basically a mix between the two, because you get that full coverage. As you can see, I applied only like half a pump on here. You have that full coverage. It feels super light on the skin, and I feel it gives a really nice silky finish, as you can see. But they have like all kinds of undertones. They have the neutral undertones, they got the yellow undertones, the pinky undertones. So definitely go check it out. My skin is a bit in the middle. It can get really dry, really dehydrated, and then I can get like a super oily forehead. If you have a bit of a dry skin like me, even though this foundation is a matte foundation, it still works fine. The only thing you want to do is make sure to prep your skin and make sure your skin is really moisturized and dewy before you go in with a matte foundation. So then to stay naked, I am also going to use the Urban Decay Stay Naked concealer. This is the color 40 NY. I really like this concealer as well. It's super creamy, covering, and it doesn't feel like very heavy, especially under the eyes. It's always a bit tricky to find a concealer. It's keeping it silky under the eyes. So I'm applying always under my eyes, a bit on my forehead, and then on any blemishes. The brush I'm using is from Makeupbysanchez. It is the short dual fiber brush, and I just use it to stipple that foundation in. I'm not dragging the foundation, I keep like dabbing it into the skin, which is for me the best way to do it, because my skin is dry, because I have that texture. Once I start dragging it, it doesn't look nice on my skin, so I have to make sure I dab it into the skin. So I'm trying to give you a little bit of a close-up how it looks like on the skin. I know we have studio lights in here, so you can't like really properly see it, but I hope that this shows you how it looks like. This is one pump of foundation on my face and it looks Great! Then to set my face, I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way powder in number 1, I think is the lightest one. So I really like this powder to set my face because even though it's like a setting powder, I feel it looks really refreshing on the face. Grabbing the tiniest bit of powder, and I'm going to set that under my eyes just so that my concealer doesn't start creasing. And again, I want to dab that under the eyes. I don't want to start dragging. I don't want to, you know, just dab that. And also on top of your eyes, so it doesn't start creasing on there as well. And again, because my skin is pretty textured, I found out that using, again, minimal products on my face work best. When I see people baking, it always looks really great, but I wouldn't do that on a daily basis because my skin is already dry, my skin is already textured, and if you're gonna do a lot of baking or use a lot of powders, it just shows up a lot more, and we don't want that. So I always feel my skin. If your skin feels dry, then that's enough powders. Then I am going to use a little bit of the Farsali spray, and I'm just going to spray that on top of my makeup so the powders and the foundation and the products all melt together and it looks a lot more like skin. So I'm just going to make sure that the spray is completely dried, melted in my skin. And you can see that now we use the setting spray, it looks a bit more glowy. So now I'm gonna get my bronzer and we're gonna bronze this face up. I am so white. I need a holiday, I need some sun, I need some vitamin D. I'm desperate. I'm gonna go to Croatia in 2 days. I'm gonna go to Croatia in 2 days. By the time you see this video, I have probably already been to Croatia and I'm probably already back, and I probably already lost my 10 because I'm a very slow editor. But I'm going to Croatia this week, 2 days, and I can't wait. So I'm just using this brush from BH Cosmetics, which is it's my Ray Ray collection brush number 2. I love BH Cosmetics brushes because they're super affordable and they work great. They're really good. They last really long. So definitely go check them out. So then for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with my one and only Benefit Hoola bronzer. Still one of my favorite bronzer. It has a very nice undertone. It doesn't have any sparkles, glitters in there. You can bronze your face, you can use it for contour. It is just absolutely great. As you can see, I have hit pan drastically and I almost never hit pan because I have so many products. But Hoola, always. So I'm going to use it to contour my face slightly by just blending that under my cheekbones. Just a little side note that this bronzer is super pigmented. So if you're gonna go in with the Hoola bronzer to contour your face, make sure to use a tiny bit, because if you're gonna go all in, you're gonna have a problem because it's so pigmented. So just use a tiny amount and keep building up the products and you'll be fine. To get that super bronzy look, I like to get some bronzer and apply it like on my hairline, on my temples, like on the outline of your face, because it just bronzes it up so nicely. And definitely do not forget your ears, which sounds very crazy, but trust me, if you're gonna have a bronzy face and you're gonna have white ears, it's gonna look weird. I can't bronze my ears at the moment, which is probably the most stupid sentence I have ever used, that I can't bronze my ears. But I have like 26,000 new piercings in there and I don't want to get any makeup on them. Now I'm gonna go in with some blusher. A lot of people actually do not use blush and I think that is not okay. It might look or sounds unnecessary, but I feel like a good blusher just finishes everything. Like, Even though with bronzer we brought back so much life in our face, I feel like just a little bit of pop of color, it just brings everything together. It gives you that nice flush. It makes you look alive. So if you're watching now and you do not use blush, you better start. So this one is probably one of my favorite blush palettes because you have literally every color blush you need in here. My favorite color is probably this bit of a, it's almost like an orange undertone blusher, and I love it. Add a bit on the nose, on the chin, and on the forehead. There we have a super subtle blush on the face. I also like to use like 2 different tones of blusher. I like to go in with this one and bring that all the way upwards, and then you can get a little bit of the pink one and just apply that on the apple of the cheeks, and then you blend that into the other one. For a highlighter, I'm gonna use the highlighter that is in this palette, which is the Extra Credits highlighter. Popping that on top of the cheekbone, which is going to bring the bronze and blush and highlighter all together. And I love this highlighter so much. It's so nice. Now that we have our base done, I'm going to do my brows off camera and I'll be right back. As you can see, the brows are done. So for my brows today, I used the Makeup Obsession Ash Brown pencil, and I used the Benefit Brow Contour pencil in Brown Black Light. Yeah, we're nearly done. I'm just gonna do some eyeshadow. So for my eyes today, I'll be using the Too Faced Pretty Rich palette, which is a really nice palette, and I haven't really used it that much, but it is so beautiful. So first color I'm gonna go in with is the color Fancy That, which is this very nice cool toned brown color. I'm going to blend this color out really good because I almost want to like fade it. Grabbing a little bit more of that color and darkening up that crease. Then I'm gonna go in with this color, which is called It's Cashmere, and I'm applying that mainly in the front of the eyes. Then I'm gonna go in with this color right here, and then this darker color I mainly want to put it on the outside of the eyes and bring it back a little bit inwards. And just really blend that out again. Make sure you really get this color in the corner there. I'm trying to fade out any harsh lines. Then I'm gonna go in with this gold, and you can grab this one with your finger and it's so beautiful. And I'm going to add that on this space, which is still a bit light. Oh my god, this gold is... Oh my god, this gold is so beautiful. And you don't really have to be too careful with that. Just tap it on the lid, and if it goes a bit above of your crease, I think it's fine. It looks great. Then for mascara, I'm using this mascara from L'Oreal, which is the L'Oreal Unlimited mascara. You can do this, I'm not sure why, I guess to get it in the corners, but this is a really good mascara, I think. I like it when the brush is like silicone plastic brush. I feel like it can really separate all my lashes. I don't like it when a brush is like very brushy. You know what I mean? I don't like it when it has loads of bristles on there. I like it when they're plastic little spikes on there. So for my lips, I went in with this ink crayon from Maybelline, and this is in the color, I don't know. Oh, there it is. It's on there. This is in the color number 15, and it's called Leads the Way. I really like these because they have like almost like a lip liner and lipstick in one. You can like lift up. There's even a little sharpener in here, so you can really sharp that tip, so you can always get it really sharp on there. That's it. That is the look for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you loved the look. I hope you loved the video. If you did, make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. That will obviously mean the world to me if you did. Also, make sure to click that little notification bell, because that way you'll be getting a notification next time when I upload. And for now, I would like to thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. I know this